Hi, ich bin's, Ralf Schumacher.
Hello, hello, my lovelies. Nice to see y'all again. Yes, we're a tiny bit late today. I had some trouble connecting my tablet to OBS, but it worked out. It worked out. And I had some trouble turning my laptop on in general. I don't know, it just has some good days where you press the button, it turns on immediately, and it has some days where, well, it, let's just say it like this, from good to bad days, uh, from the shortest to the longest it took for my laptop to turn on, it's somewhere between let's see, somewhere between one button press, aka maybe a minute, nah, okay, the least it ever took to turn on, let's say 30 to 40 seconds, to the longest it takes to turn on, uh, about 35, 37 minutes, maybe something like that. It's problematic to say the least. But yeah, today we'll continue working on this. I still haven't decided. Well, I have decided when thinking about what art style, do I want to use my current art style or do I want to imitate my old art style? I still don't know about that exactly, but I do have a clear picture in my mind, and I'll just try doing that. Whatever art style it turns out using, maybe, honestly, I have an idea. But when I try to picture it exactly, it it doesn't really work to do so. Like when I try picturing the details in the stuff, I fail. I can only see that fake image in my head. So I'll try working with that, and whatever result we have from this, well, we'll see. So let me turn it down a bit. Let me turn the music down a bit. Here, down to 80%. That's good. And let me also say hi to Jer in case you're still here. In case you aren't but watch the VOD, thanks for always honestly, when I don't really pay much attention to what's happening in chat in the pre-time in those 10-minute countdowns. 10 minutes countdown, whatever. I should because I really oughta get a hold of a chair one time of eventually to really express my thanks for always dropping in. Okay, but now let's get to drawing. Oh, and let's do this as well. There we go. You didn't see, but I did OBS full screen so I can look at chat better. Honestly, I like how similar it is. Then again, I guess I did mostly, not exactly, but mostly just copy the head. Whatever. But yeah, I won't be too talkative today. Like, I know the streamer not talking much probably isn't. Well, no, the streamer should probably be talkative, but like, I really can't concentrate on drawing when I talk a lot, so not really sorry for that. Well, I would like to apologize, but I don't feel sorry about it, cause like, it's an art stream, and I do have to get art done, you know? So yeah, let's get to it. Uh-oh. All good? All good. Let's get rid of that.
sofort gibt es 66% mehr Daten für alle Neu- und Bestandskunden bei Aldi Talk. Hol dir dein Kombipaket mit jetzt 25, 50 oder 100 GB inklusive 5G und AllNet-Flat schon ab 8,99 €. Oder hol dir für nur 1 € mehr Tarife, bei denen du unendlich Daten kostenlos
Oh,
nachrufen
wait.
kannst.
Nah.
Entdecke jetzt deinen passenden Tarif auf alditalk.de oder in der Aldi Talk App. Aldi.
I really don't know how to... Wait, I have an idea. Oh, I have a very good idea. Let me check OBS's settings real quick. Hotkeys. What do I need? Okay, that's what I need. Start streaming, stop streaming, discard delay, start recording, stop recording, pause, unpause, split, add chapter, start replay, stop replay, virtual camera, preview, studio mode, toolbar transition, reset status, screenshot, output, source, timer. Okay, scenes. It should be here. Layout, switch, output, webpack, React, Windows. What's... perfect. Desktop audio, mute and unmute. Let's just do M. No. It should be mute now. Now you should hear it again. I'll have to check after the recording if that works. But if that works out as I hope, let me check. While in full screen. Okay, I muted it. I unmuted it again while in full screen. Okay, so now I should be able to stay in full screen. When I say full screen, I mean that I see exactly what you see in the stream, the preview projector thingy. Now I should be able to, yeah, now it's currently on. I just don't have an indicator of when it's on or off. Now I should be able to mute it without having to always close that or mute it directly on YouTube or whatever, which is pretty useful. Now let's get back to drawing. Okay, I actually did open this, but I don't have You see, all of my old art, the art that I did on paper back then. You see, as we go back, it's more and more paper. This here was my first digital drawing. No. Okay, yeah, this was my first, but this was just a repost. Here, this is my first digital drawing. Before that, it's just... Okay. Pokemon Art Academy, you know. I prefer not to check here on... Yeah, look at it. As I remember, there was no... Ignore the feather. The feather is an addition. And this isn't... See? I did quite a few Mario power-ups on my design back then. Huh? Oh! LOL! What's the coincidence of you showing up right when this is here? Well, not when this is here, but it was... I passed by it. What a coincidence. But yeah, I want to check whether or not there's a face on the shirt, because for anyone who doesn't know, nowadays there is. Then again, nowadays this is an OC and not my Sona anymore, but back then this design was me. Honestly, I think I have to turn the music down a bit more so, because I love X and Y sound effects. But it's a bit too loud, I can barely hear myself. Okay, yeah, that's fine. There we go. Now, I mean, it's just a sketch layer, but still. Or the other way. Yeah, this way it looks better. Well, this looks like a different position, actually. Oh, wait, really? That genuinely makes me glad. that you still have it. Yay for me. Uh, I'll unmute YouTube in a bit when the ad's over. Too lazy to skip it. No. What do I do about... Hospital lines for quarantine. Yeah, it must be 3. It's probably 3. Okay, what? Should I? Nah, I don't need another sketch layer. This is fine enough. Oh, banger incoming. Ah, thanksies, thanksies. By the way, I hope you've been doing well. I haven't... Well, not that we've been talking a lot in general, but I still haven't heard from you in a while, so hope you've been well, as I said already. Okay, I hope I'll get a remix of this for Legend CA, which we probably will, seeing as we already got other remixes in the from X and Y in CA's trailers. The main game, it 100%, it needs to have a Zernius and Beltron remix. But yeah, I don't have to worry about it, most likely. After all, what's it called? Legends Arceus also had a remix for Dialga and Palkia. What is that start? So annoying. You know what? Let's do it like this. What the? How did? Well, that's weird. I'm on the wrong layout. Phooey! I always forget to change my layers. You can't be serious. Wait a minute. Last one was so good, actually. Mhm. wrong. No. Okay, you know what? Let's do it like this. Okay, I think we do. Why does it auto swap all the time? Eh. Oh, boy, I forgot to change my emote back to normal. Don't wanna repeat what you said, but you can say it's a day-to-day thing. Either way, since we already get the chance and talk a bit, best wishes from me to you. What the? Why is there a circle? Oh, I Fennekin said. Okay, yeah, that makes sense. Hmm. What the? Come on now. We're having a nice
Du willst wissen, wie viel
conversation
dein Auto wert ist? Ja klar.
and some nice music, right? Do bots really have to appear right now? Peh. Hmm. Let's do this one first. It should be easier. Oh, maybe it's been too long since I played X and Y because even though I remember the songs themselves, I do not remember when they played. Oh, come on. Why do I keep slipping up there? You know what? Let's do it like this. Okay, this is... No, this is actually terrible. Who am I kidding? Oh, hallelujah, that's a mouthful. Well, thanks, Cease, for dropping by, and thanks for the tip with the music. Okay, I thought of turning it down. Suppose I didn't do it enough. Guess that's what I get for doing the entire OST as a single video. Either way, have a good evening. I should make them smaller. How the hell did I forget about my hair? Okay, it's weird to talk like this, cause like, you know? Okay, let's try talking a bit louder. You know, it's weird to say that I forgot about my hair and stuff like this, cause like, yes, this used to be my sauna back then, back when I first started drawing. But actually, no, that's a joke. I I had the sauna, though just in my head. This image of myself, I had it even before I started drawing. Yeah, it just didn't exist visually until I finally started, you know? It makes sense, I know. It makes sense, I'm just explaining it very dumb. I, but yeah, the thing is, this used to be my representation in my imagination, in the games that I play, etc. But still, talking about it like that now feels weird, cause it's just not accurate anymore. This just isn't me anymore. Like, look at this, and look at me down here in the corner. We came far. You know what? I'm not muting the music. I'm straight up pausing it now. Cause quick history lesson. Like, this was me. This used to be me. The way I drew myself in video games, in stuff like that. And yes, the design itself, it changed. It's weird cause like, oh yeah, that's the fantasy version of myself. I thought so. I gave me alternate. How the hell did I click on this? And it brought me to this. Whatever. Like, I. Man, I never finished this, did I? It's sad. Especially since this one was pretty good already. Look at how I drew those two back then. Look, this is how I drew Magalore and Emerald back in 2017. This is. Dude, where are they? This is how I draw them now. Look at Magalore. Look at Emerald, who's a bit small back there. Look at Emerald. More importantly, look at Magalore. Quite the upgrade if you ask me. But yeah, obviously, my design, the design changed with time. And the thing is, that was my stand in my self-insert for every game I played. Or like, how do I explain this now? That was my fantasy that was my self-insert period. This is the end of the sentence. But not only the design changed, I made more OCs. I mm, thought up my own stories, and eventually I realized this just isn't filters? No filter. Or is this unfiltered and this filtered? Hell if I know. Not bad. This, it just changed. Like, it changed too much with all the characters, all the relationships I built around. So eventually I realized this isn't me anymore. It started out as me, but hell, I gave this character siblings, which, yes, siblings as in they all still look mostly the same and were meant to be different facets and aspects of me, but whatever. But like, it changed so much that it didn't feel accurate anymore at one point. So eventually, I realized that E2 is his own character. He started out as me, as a different version of me, but my fantasies and my real life went in different directions from one another. So, yeah, that's not E2 is. Oh my goodness, I didn't. Oh goodness, I didn't know anyone was here. I thought I was just rambling to myself. Hi, Scarox. Ugh, I'm too deep in now to stop rambling though, so oof. But yeah, eventually I realized the two just changed too much from, well, if I ever give you a detailed explanation about my characters and about myself, like the values of beliefs, morality, and stuff like that between myself and the E2, it's still the same. Which makes sense, you know. He is still my own character. Why would a character that I intend to be a hero have opposite moral beliefs from myself, you know? But like, aside from that, we are so different. Like, just look. We are, or well, see, this is inaccurate now too. We used, even back then, so similar, yet still different. An alternate version, you could say. I really love this design. It's sad cause back when I came up with this new design, when I created this sauna for myself, is there ink missing in the not ink, is there color missing in the corner? This corner where the hair stops looks a bit weird. Whatever. This is back from, oh wow, this thing is over 2 years old by now. But look, look. Even all the different expressions. If I wanted to stream to make content like this for a long time now. If I had had the courage to do it back then, this is who you would have ended up with. But now, instead, you ended up with an egg. With an egg. And the egg now became me down here in the corner. Uh, Honestly, I should do an evolution. I really should do an evolution table at some point, shouldn't I? It'd be pretty funny to see. Like, here, let me do a super quick mock up here on its own layer so I don't have to delete it real quick. Like, look, it turned from this to this. No, I did not have a furry face. I just loved the Tanuki from SMB3 way too much at one point. I actually do own a Mario head, and I was thinking of somehow stitching Tanuki ears to it, but I ended up not doing it. Hmm? Yay, egg, yay, you. Now, would you care to explain what you mean by that? Nah, just kidding, just kidding. You don't have to explain anything if you don't want to. Ah, ha, ha. And okay, I'm skipping a few steps. Oh, oh, that's what you mean. Okay. See, me jumping to conclusions is misunderstanding. Well, okay, I didn't really jump to conclusions. I just teased that I would jump to conclusions. What ifs? Uh-oh. Connection? Capture card? There we go. Like, I'm skipping a few steps. This is the first version. This is the third version already. You get out of the way real quick. Ah, thanksies, thanksies. See, that's a funny distinction, a funny and weird distinction, truth be told, that I did back when I came up with this version of myself. E2, as you can see, has 3 spikes in his hair. For myself, I did 4. Like, yes, creativity at its finest. But it kinda tells, doesn't it? Like, look, I had this fantasy version of myself that was always so adventurous, so excited, so everything. But the moment I tried making an accurate version of myself, like, I don't have, like, look, I have, in this folder, I only have finished drawings. In this folder, you can see I have sketches and stuff like that. I have a lot of in-betweens as well. I After each year, I have what's it called? An external drive specifically for my art. Uh, so because this is just a tablet. If I were to save all of my art in there indefinitely, yeah, I would have had to stop drawing a while back. But yeah, so I don't have those sketches and in-betweens anymore, but I can still talk about it. Like, look at all those faces. Okay, especially since they are without color, they still remind me of E2 more than they remind me of myself. But when I was drawing this, trust me, I tried. I tried, I don't, not smug, what's this? uh, semi-cool expression, or I don't know exactly what it's called. I tried a regular happy expression. I tried a lot, but considering back then, I could only draw this expression for myself to make it feel right. I I wanted to make a happier expression. I wanted to make it not this, but this is the only thing that felt accurate to how I was back then. Also, let me please, bam, there we go, correct order again. It's funny, E2 actually hasn't had a design change since 2023. Man, I really gotta draw him again sometime. I, however, had, God damn it, look at this, how it changed. How it started as the same. Trust me, one day I will do an accurate, correct timeline, but like all those drawings are on my phone and not on my laptop, so I can't really do that right now. And then bam. Oh, actually, here, let me do something funny. Damn, I wonder where this is showing. Oh, I'm hilarious. Let me screenshot that from my laptop. Now, can I do a, a good looking small version of myself? Not really. Obviously, need to have the Numa necklace from Xenoblade. Well, see, that's the fun about art. And damn, look at the one down in the left corner talking to you, and look at the one I just did in less than 5 seconds. Time really does help art, doesn't it? uh, wait, let me write this down, because if I ever look at this singular layer again in a year or so, I will not remember why the hell there is a giant arrow pointing at seemingly nowhere, because obviously the joke only works on stream itself. Ah, hilarious. Okay, but yeah, you see, that's the fun part about art, and I guess art streams. You can have an entire actual serious plan, but it's much more fun when you go off into literally whatever, go off script, just draw whatever you currently feel like. That's what makes art so amazing. But yeah, speaking of plans, I do wanna at least finish drawing Little Me today. Cause like Pokemon Legends CA releases in when exactly? 1, 2, 3.5 weeks. In 3.5 weeks, Pokemon Legends CA is going to release. And before then, we have last week, the 13th, we did Fennekin. Today, the 20th, we'll do Little Me. Next week, 27th, we'll do either Current Me or Delphox. And then 4th of October, we'll do whoever of the four, whoever is left. Because, yeah, I think that's... Originally, I wanted to do this drawing immediately after the Nintendo Direct that revealed Mega Delphox. But I think since Mega Delphox isn't the sole focus, but instead it is me as me from 2013. It's been, yeah, me from a decade ago, and my very first starter Pokemon from a decade ago. And on the loop side, which, considering how big I've drawn Fennekin and myself, it won't be the same canvas. I'll instead be doing two canvases that I'll what's it called, that I'll mash together. Oops, I hit my mic. But yeah, it'll be like this beautiful time capsule at the start of our journey 12 years ago in Kalos, little me and little Fennekin, or little Spectral as her name is. And now, so many years later, me returning to Kalos in an all new design, all new version of myself, and more accurate version of myself. Not that I really knew back then. And my starter having come so far from a level 5 starter Pokemon to a level 100 Mega Pokemon. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. No, I do know exactly. Why am I kidding? Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, I waited half a year before buying it. Cause like, I was excited for it for the most part, but like, there were a few things that I wanted to see first how well the game actually is. But ZA for me personally, you gotta understand, X and Y were my first. Well, Pokemon X was my first game. Y was what my brother played. So the Galas region holds a special place in my heart, and I'm so excited to be able to return to it. Yo, white is also great. I never owned either white or black, but strangely enough, no, wrong email. Strangely enough, after I played Pokemon X, I also got Pokemon White too. What's fun? What's great? Unova is a nice region. Well, yeah, okay, I suppose ZA specifically is just Lumio City, which is based on Paris, but Kalos as a whole is the entirety of France, or well, the the northern half of France. The southern half was completely cut, and we'll never get to see it, sadly. What the? Oh, I'm on the wrong layer. I don't like this corner there. Wait, maybe I can fix it without... No, definitely can't fix it. God damn it! The entire rest of the rest of the shape of the shoe is amazing, but this dumb corner. Fine, I'll redo it. Wait, isn't this the Elite 14? Elite 4, whatever however you call it. Damn, we're almost at the end of the OST, aren't we? No. Come on. There. Damn it! Why did it stop? Why is it stopping? Champ Diantha. Oh, wanna know? Oh, Dark Mystery Dungeon, and you got my attention. Like the mainline games, and okay, actually, I don't know how much Legends Arceus and Legends CA count as mainline games or spin offs, but whatever. The games where you play as a human trainer and assemble a team of 6 Pokemon, they are fun, they are good. Especially in recent years, I think they kinda have stepped up. Like Legends Arceus and Pokemon Scarlet and Violet have a really good story in my opinion, but they do not come close. They do not come close to Mystery Dungeon story writing. Like, oh my goodness! Mystery, Mystery Dungeon, my absolutely favorite. Yeah, I agree with you. The whole DLC thing before the game releases is strange. Like, they must be really putting it all out. They really must be having high hopes for ZA. But where I have to disagree with you, sorry for that, is the Mega Evolutions. Like, honestly, it's my favorite gimmick. G-Maxes are also great. That's kind of funny. Dynamax, I'm not a big fan of just making the Pokemon bigger. But G-Max, which also changes its design, this, however, I like. I'm glad Megas are back, personally. Especially, like, whether people like them or not, personally, I like them. But whether people like them or not, it's about damn time that the Kalos starters get Mega Evolutions. Or like Kalos Pokemon in general. It all it I erased too much. This was my one main gripe with Pokemon X and Y, even when like, god damn it, 2014 when I played them for the first time. How young was I back then? 2014. I was just 12. Even as a 12-year-old, it just confused and annoyed me so much that out of 72 Kalos Pokemon, okay, around 30-ish Kalos Pokemon, if we only count the final evolutions or non-evolvable Pokemon, out of them, only one, namely Diancie, had a Mega. And I do not understand that decision at all, that the region that introduces Mega Evolution, none of the native Pokemon are able to actually Mega Evolve. Like, what? The Kanto starters got Mega Evolutions, but the Kalos starters didn't? Hell to the no. Well, the thing is, if you look at it, it's weird cause Pokemon had always brought new gimmicks with every single generation. The difference is that since Gen 5, it's just been a one-time thing that doesn't return. Like, we had breeding since Gen 2, we had double battle since Gen 3, Shiny Charm and Masuda method and gender differences since Gen 4. I hated gender differences, by the way. We had triple battles since Gen 5. You see, that's the thing. Breeding, double battles, and breeding, double battles, and shiny charm and shiny hunting related stuff. That since their introduction, they've been part of the core mechanics in the games. Gender differences have mostly been abolished since Gen 6, and I'm glad for that because, like, female Pyro, male Pyro, female Oi and male Oikolon, Meowstick, Indeedee, they look great. But, like, female or male Blaziken, which its feathers to the back are slightly longer, or female Ludicolo, who has slightly thicker stripes than the male one. Those are gender differences I absolutely hate. But yes, since Gen 5, gimmicks have been a one-time thing. Fusing legendaries and... No, okay, fusing legendaries doesn't count. Triple battles? They were in Gen 5 and I suspect only in a secluded extra location. No, this just looks wrong. This just looks wrong. In a secluded optional location in Gen 6. Mega Evolution? It was the Gen 6 gimmick and the post-game gimmick in Gen 7. Z moves were only in Gen 7. Dynamax was only in Gen 8. And terrestrialization, well, then again, Dynamax was only in Sword and Shield. The rest... okay, I'm too lazy to name every single gimmick. But, like, you get what I mean, don't ya? Pokemon has always introduced a new gimmick. Yeah, see? I mean, that's just since they're so specific and unnoticeable, my gripe with them is that they're completely unnecessary. They might as well save some data storage space, whatever, to do something else instead. That's what I'm trying to say. But yeah, Pokemon always introduced new gimmicks with every single game. The difference is that in since Generation 5, all those gimmicks have been a one-time thing. And until Generation 4, they've become core part of the series. I'm pretty sure the gimmicks would be better received. Not well received, but at least better received in the eyes of most people if... I don't say we should have gotten new Mega Evolutions with every single game or new Z moves or whatever. But if the gimmicks just stayed around in every single game, I'm sure people would like them more. Yeah, that I agree to with, like, I still... I'm glad we returned to Kalos, but Damn, I wish we could see more of Kalos. Oops. Oops. Damn it. Okay. No. No. Nah, finally. So, yeah, now it's just the body itself missing. Oh, and the face, I suppose. Speaking of Johto, though, Johto is, which is weird, cause I like a lot of Johto Pokemon are very high up on my tier list, and some of them like Gligar, Misdreavus, Pichu, Togepi, some of them are my absolute favorite Pokemon. And Johto itself is a beautiful region. Like, I watched randomizers, I watched Challenge Run, Nuzlocke, whatever. So I kind of regret saying Johto is the only region I have never played myself. Kanto, I have Let's Go. Hoenn, I have Auras. Sinnoh, I have BDSP. Hisui, there is only one game, Legends Arceus, I have her. Unova, I have Black White 2. And yeah, I know it's a bit different from Black White 1's Unova, but what in general I have been there. Kalos, X and Y. Alola, Sun and Moon and Ultra. Galar, Sword Shield. Paldea, Scarlet Violet. But Gold, Silver, Crystal, Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I don't own any of these games. Johto is the only mainline game region I've never been to. It's kind of sad, actually, cause it's weird. Is it weird to say that one of my favorite regions is the single region I have never played personally? Either way. You know, I don't know whether or not this is a bad time to say it, considering you don't seem too excited or too happy with Legend CA. Is it a bad time to say that I'll be streaming the entire thing from start to finish? Oh, that's weird, that's weird. It looks so strange without a body, but it's also so funny. Eh, yeah. Honestly, I do hope there is now that you mentioned Arceus again, there is one big thing that I really hope they bring back from Legends Arceus that I was in a strange way, because I forgive Pokemon for a lot of things, not for all things. Don't think I'm a no-brainer Pokemon fan. Like, but still, a lot of things uh, regarding the Pokédexes or the story, I'm okay with that. Their laziness with animation or how laggy games are and that I am absolutely not okay with. Like, oh my goodness, it's so terrible to shiny hunt in Scarlet and Violet, and then the shiny spawns in the wall inside collision out of bounds, and then decides to walk off and fall into the great abyss beyond, and you lose a shiny because of. Not that this ever happened to me or anything. I'm getting worked up over nothing, aren't I? Point is, I really did not like one of my favorite things about Legends Arceus gameplay-wise is how you could just throw Pokeballs and catch everything just like that without having to initiate this classic turn-based RPG battle. But like, it was beautiful being able to just walk around and I'll catch you, I'll catch you, I'll catch you without to have to down wow encounter, poke, weaken it weakens you, hit it, and stuff like that. Yeah, exactly, you get me. So I was so disappointed and so mad when they removed that from Scarlet and Violet. Like, why? Plus, one weird thing about Scarlet and Violet is, yeah, the flying Pokemon were a pain in the. Screw it, I'll just swear. This isn't really a swear anyway. They were a pain in the ass, but damn, this was fun. Oh. The weird thing is also, catching aside, the way you're able to aim and throw your Pokeball in Legends Arceus works so extremely well. It's amazing, especially even when you lock onto a Pokemon. It works great. But Scarlet and Violet, they completely butchered it for some reason. I mean, yes, you could only throw a Pokeball to initiate a battle, but still, aiming it's garbage. Like, they Legends Arceus has the best catching mechanics in Pokemon ever. So why they immediately threw it away in the next game, it's beyond me. So I really hope they, that ZA brings that back. How the hell is that? No, it's a bit squiggly. Never mind. Wait, better idea, haha! I'll just draw the body, look, on a different layer, so when I have to erase stuff, it won't erase all the finished good stuff already. Oh, why didn't I think about this sooner? Now I can do this and stuff, and let's pretend this is the body I want to go with. Bam, without accidentally erasing the scarf or hands. Wait, actually? No, it's a bit too small, it's too small. But yeah, you get what I mean, don't ya? I don't know. I'm not. Oh, I know what the problem is. I know what the problem is. Huh? You don't have to apologize for your dogs getting scared. I'm the one. You're just typing. I'm the one talking. Uh, if I had a pet that made noise, I'd have to apologize, but you're quite literally not audible, so don't worry about that. Either way, let's. Well, I suppose seeing how we are listening to Pokemon music and I'm drawing a Pokemon. I'm drawing Pokemon art right now. Well, objective, more or less Pokemon art. It's a bit strange to say, but let's try to change the topic at least a tiny bit because I feel like on both our sides things got a bit too heated right now. Let's see this. Oops. I don't know, something feels off about this. But I don't know what. What's feeling so weird about this? Oh, banger, 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 banger. One of my favorite songs. I need to make the eraser smaller again. No, 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 don't worry, don't worry. I'm not saying you went too far or anything. It's more like we both got a bit too much into it, I'd say. But I think as long as we have, even though our views are kinda diverging and opposite in a lot of aspects, it's still fine, isn't it? At least that's how I see it. I'm not bothered by it. No. You're not mean. You're not mean. I didn't try. I didn't try to say that. Bam. Actually, yeah. Wait. Let's turn Fanakin off again. Don't worry. Don't worry. You didn't offend me or anything. You didn't attack me. I wasn't trying to say that. No. Okay. Color lay. Oh wait, I forgot. Go. Gotta name my layers after all. God, it's so weird with those colors, but those way too bright colors are what I used back then, but it feels... Oh, that's... Ugh, it hurts. It hurts in a good way, but it hurts. This is the reason why I stopped using those overly bright colors, because they just look so weird together. Goodness! Like, E2's colors are still the same, mainly blue, yellow, dark blue, red. You see, it's still the same, but the shades aren't like this. Oh, goodness. Try to just do the modern paint job. No, I do the modern paint job. I can't. I literally can't. This hurts my eyes. Oh, much better. Oh, God. Oh, I have never cringed so hard while still drawing. Normally, I look at old drawings from who knows how long ago, like this freaking mistake, and I say, oh goodness, how could I ever think this was good? Like, most of the time it's like this, that I look at old art and say, oh goodness, this looks terrible. But now, for the very first time, I believe, I actually hated while it was still happening. Oh goodness. No, the reason why the colors were so extreme back then, like, here's the scarf. It's a really dark blue that... It's not quite as dark nowadays, as you can see. The reason why this used to be this way is because back when I was drawing on paper, obviously I only had colored pencils. I couldn't, with colored pencils, do different shades of every color as I liked. Yeah. See? Now I finally look at chat again. This is something I 100% agree with you, though. They have so much unused potential. Wait, why is the layer name here? What the hell? Go away. Hey, how do I get rid of this? Just save and go back in. Bam, there it's gone. That's strange though. I've never seen this before. Oh, Emma, my favorite character. If there's one thing I'm super excited about ZA, it's that Emma returns and her grown-up design looks so gorgeous. She's my favorite character. I'm so glad that we get to see her again. And see, this looks weird. This is exactly why I stopped doing this weird line and instead did it white only from the down, and from the side it's solid red. Or well, solid blue, or solid whatever color. I know this was my idea, and I wanted to... and I still want, don't get me wrong, to do a classic version of my... to draw the classic version of myself and make it accurate. But, oh, it actually kind of hurts doing so. Oops. Wait, let me go back at Insta and check. Did I even have anything in the head back then? Insta page jump scare. If you haven't, and if you want to see more art, go follow me over there. Oh yeah, I did have the eyes back then. What's this? Wait, let's not check stuff on my Insta while on stream. Oh god damn it, this is making me nostalgic, and I do not mean the music. Just looking at this is making me nostalgic, because obviously E2 looks different nowadays, and this is both his and my classic design. Oh freak, oh no. Oh, oh no. This is the wrong layer. Wait, how does alpha logging work? That's how it works, okay. Just leave it white. Just leave it white. The eyes don't have to be visible from there. But classic design or not, you won't catch me dead not shading. What's so... Oh, I know what's off about this. would have to do something like this, I think. Of course, I just want to see how this would look, so bear with me for a second. Okay, this specifically looked terrible, but the idea of making the cap not a frickin' piece of sheet of piece of paper, sheet of paper. Oh, okay, I'm fine again. Brain rewired, calmed down, took some breaths. I can talk and think again like a normal person. Ugh, for crying out loud, that was strange. What's this reddish line over here? It's part of... What the hell? Oh no, don't tell me. Oh, when did this happen? Oh, frick. Frick. How much do I have to delete to make this go away? No. Seriously, how? All that work, I'm done now. For crying out loud. Hey, there's one good thing about me cringing at the old design. It just shows how far I've come, doesn't it? Okay, and let's just make sure. Yeah, this time nothing is overflowing. You know what? Let's just do this. Okay, let's just do this, but turned around correctly. Wait, why don't I just... This is off somehow.
Hallo, hallo, hallo. 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 Hallo, hallo, hallo
Yikes. That. Oh, goodness, I haven't talked in a bit now. Okay, seriously, that's 1, 2, 3. Seriously? Okay, that's much better. Because you see, it has to be more like if the cap if the this wasn't in the way, it'd be somewhat like this. So like it had to be closer to the side. That's what I'm getting at. Yeah, and that's the big wait. That's the big difference. Uh, the one thing I have to change. 235.26. And 24 to 27. Yeah, I think this is actually pretty good. Mm-hmm. What color do I use? I'll use this dark bluish. Lord, I love stuff like this. Now, why did I do that? Because let's also use Pokemon Wise. Red color. Ah! Oh, this makes me super happy. This is Pokemon X and Y. Because yes, X was the game that I played, but Y is the one accompanying it. Yeah, I'm happy with this. I may shade it as well, but I'll do so off stream if anything, cause like too lazy to do that now, you know. I'm also kind of surprised that mm, for like the first half hour we had to deal with what's it called with ads and stuff, but for a majority of the stream we actually didn't, and that's a great. Okay, but yeah, I think uh there we go. I think this is it for this stream. Damn the colors and the what's it called quality is super weird on OBS. Is it like that on the Twitch stream itself? Let me check. Yes, it is. Huh, that's strange, cause like, look, this is I'm not. Wait, why am I trying to excuse myself from promoting myself on my own stream? Hell, I have my Insta linked down there in the corner for crying out loud. Anyways, yeah, you'll have to like it looks if you check it on stream, the colors and everything, it's pretty weird, but on my tablet it looks way better for some reason. So you'll have to check out the way it is on my Insta once I post it there to see what difference this makes. And I'll have to check what's it called? What settings I have to change in order to make it look better on stream as well. Because obviously I want my stream to reflect what's actually happening and not just have a weird saturated version. Because the colors that I used aren't nearly as bright as they appear on stream. And the outlines are almost invisible and super pixelated. Like, Once I zoom in, the lines look better, but the colors are still off. Oh well. Yeah, so this is it for today. This is it for now. And thanks. We had, well, not at once, which too bad for. Oh, Scarix, you're still here. I didn't know. You've been quiet for quite a bit, so I thought you left. It's nice to see that you're still around, though. But yeah, as I said, we had quite a few people joining us today, and that's genuinely awesome. Mm. Uh, but yeah, this is it for today. Tomorrow we'll continue with Mado Monogatari. We're actually about to start chapter 6 next time, or well, actually, we might have to do chapter 5 side quests instead. Well, we'll see. We'll see when we start the game, whatever happens. But yeah, thanks everyone for tuning in, and see you all tomorrow. Astrala, bye bye. Oh, wait. You know what? Mm, nah, I'm not gonna rate anyone. It First of all, I don't want to force my lovelies into anyone else's stream. Second of all, it feels kind of embarrassing rating with only one or two people. I'll wait until I have a bit more viewers until I rate someone myself. Oh well, Astrala, bye bye.